Hey everybody, I'm Mark Garcia, Director of McCormick Kitchens, and I want to show you how to make seafood easy. Now, seafood's a wonderfully healthy alternative to beef and chicken, yet some people still aren't making it at home. We hear lots of reasons why, but the most common is that people think it is just too hard to make. But with the right flavors, especially the high-quality field-fresh herbs and spices of McCormick, it really isn't. In fact, it can be simple. Like take, for example, this super easy and simply irresistible savory garlic and Italian herb shrimp. In 10 minutes, it's on the table and getting you rave reviews from your family. Now, once you have your pound of peeled and deveined shrimp, all you need for this recipe is a package of McCormick savory garlic and herb Italian shrimp seasoning mix. You're also going to need 2 tablespoons of your favorite olive oil. Now, the great thing about this McCormick seasoning mix is that the high-quality field-fresh herbs and spices McCormick is known for, they've already been blended together perfectly to complement the unique flavors of shrimp. It simplifies the preparation of the dish into 3 easy steps, which I'll show you right now. So, first off, place your shrimp in a medium-sized bowl, coat it with the seasoning mix, and we're going to want to make sure that we have an even coating throughout. Next, we're going to want to get a skillet over medium heat with a little bit of olive oil. We'll take our 2 tablespoons, and we're going to saute the shrimp for about 2 minutes per side, or just until everything turns pink. Now, let me give you a little bit of a seafood primer on shrimp. Ideally, the first step in picking shrimp from your local fish department or your local grocer is to talk with the clerk behind the counter. They should be knowledgeable about how to properly handle, ice, display fresh fish and shellfish. But more importantly, they should also be able to answer basic questions regarding the origin and quality of the fish or shellfish they're selling. Now let's talk about the various shrimp varieties for a minute. Warm water shrimp are found in tropical waters, and they're generally classified by their shell color. Some of the varieties include pink-shelled shrimp, which are sweet and tender. I also have brown here, which are more briny and tend to be a little bit more firm, and white, which are a little bit sweet and mild. Now, cold water shrimp are found in the North Atlantic and North Pacific, and they're generally a little bit smaller. You can see these are a little bit smaller sized here, and they're sold by their size count per pound. Now, freshwater shrimp are usually farm-raised in Hawaii or California. They have a very soft and mild flesh, and they're also sold by their size per pound, which I'll talk about in just a second. Tiger shrimp, found in Southeast Asia, India, and Africa. As you can see, they have kind of grayish-blue shells, and they also have a mild, briny flavor to them. Rock shrimp are found in the southeastern United States in the area of the Gulf of Mexico. They tend to have a flavor that's more like crawfish. Now, most of your shrimp's available from your local market, either fresh or frozen. You can see some of the fresh shrimp I have here. If you can find some that are already peeled and veined, that's certainly an option for you. It'll save you time and effort in the kitchen. Now, shrimp are usually packaged or sold, as I mentioned, by their count per pound. So in other words, if a size or a package of shrimp says 1620, that's these guys right here, there's roughly 16 to 20 per pound. So when you buy shrimp, they should have a very fresh, seafood-like aroma. They shouldn't smell very fishy. Again, there shouldn't be a lot of bruising on any of the shrimp or anything like that. Now, whenever you are working with frozen shrimp, allow the package to thaw in the refrigerator overnight, so that way they'll be ready for you when it's time to cook. All right, let's check on our sauteing shrimp here. You can see that those have come up. They're starting to turn a little bit pink. Now, the great thing about this dish, and you saw about how fast it took me to get all that prepared, it pairs easily with a simple salad. You can see here I just have field greens with a little bit of cherry tomatoes. I've got both red and yellow, a little bit of onion. You can use your dressing of choice. I've also got the shrimp over a bed of orzo. Now, orzo, fresh pasta, cooks up super fast. I've got a little bit of roasted red pepper. There's some parsley, a little bit of olive oil in there. You can certainly season that up with whatever you'd like of your favorite herbs, but I think the shrimp, let's let that be the star of the show here. I'm Mark Garcia, Director of McCormick Kitchens. That's Seafood Made Easy. I thank you for joining me in the kitchen today, where at McCormick, we invite you to live deliciously.